So today we are talking with Mr. Michael from Artillery. How are you, sir?
I'm fine today. I'm looking forward to playing Croatia. We haven't played in Croatia before. We have just been passing through a lot of time. So this time we're going to play here. That's going to be awesome.
And what are your expectations for today? You are celebrating 40th anniversary of your first album, Fear of Tomorrow.
Yeah, I hope it comes a lot of people and they really are going to bang out and keep some headbanging. And also play some of the old songs. It's really fun to play those again. And we also have some other songs, and we not only have the Fear of Tomorrow songs. So we look forward to that.
You came here from Salzburg. How are you satisfied with the tour so far?
Really good. We played in Osnabrück in Germany the day before, and yesterday we played in Salzburg, who was really cool. Really good people, really got a noisy crowd, and they were really into it. We sold a lot of merch, so let's hope we can do the same here in Croatia.
I know it sounds a bit like a cliche, but did you imagine that you will be still playing your songs from 40 years ago?
No, not really. But you know, when we first started playing music, when we met in the rehearsal room at the first time, we had two goals. One was to make a record, and one was to play in the United States. And if people tell me today that I've been playing in over 80 countries, you know, like 70 and 80s countries, I would say, easy. But that's the truth. And that's the awesome with playing music, you know. You come see so many things, got so many experiences, see so many good things.
Also, in May, you are about to release your EP, Made in Hell. Can you tell us more about it?
Yeah, it's going to be two brand new songs on it. A new re-recording of the song Into the Universe from the first album. The two new songs are called Made in Hell and Ghost in the Machine. And we also have a live version of The Almighty we play sometime in a town called Roskilde in Denmark. So looking forward to play that for people with the new singer and hear what they say.
Is this, you're just testing the waters with this EP, or is there also an album in the works and this is just a start of something bigger?
The goal with this EP is to get out and tell people we are still going on with a new singer so they can hear what they are. And so we have to look for a new album and see if maybe we do it on Sarkel, maybe we do it on another place. We don't know yet, but let's see what happens.
Okay, let's go a bit back in the past. This year is also 35 years since you took your first, let's say, creative break. There were interesting times. I mean, you released your third album, By Inheritance, that was produced by Flemming Rasmussen. A year before that, you also played in Uzbekistan. Can you tell us more about it? How do you look back in these days?
Yeah, there were some good days, you know, for playing in Uzbekistan. We played in Russia at that time, and we also played some Tashkent and stuff like that. And that was really funny because the people was really into it, but the authorities at that time didn't really think that that was crazy, you know. So the people had really difficulties to come in to see it, the shows. But we move up in you know, like toxicates and stood like that because they didn't dare to jump around. So that was really, and they also throw us out of the country, you know, and said we were special decadents at that time. But the people just liked it, and it was really mysterious because there was no violence and anything, and it was only fun.
Yeah, if my research was correct, you were playing in March of '89, and then in Moscow there was a concert, Moscow Music of Peace and Festival of Peace and Music. So was that like a kind of warm up for it? Because if I understood it correctly, this event, so your trip to Uzbekistan, was actually made like some kind of collaboration between Soviet Union and Denmark, or?
They had a project called Next Stop Soviet, Next Stop Denmark, and they were changing the bands. You know, the Russian bands was playing in Denmark, and some Danish bands was playing in Russia. But we didn't reach to get all 7 gigs we should have been playing. We only got 5, and then they canceled it and threw us down out of the country again. But we played in Russia many times later on with no problem.
So this was also the period of perestroika and glasnost from Gorbachev. Were this, let's say, wind of change and all that, were you able to feel the changes in the air, or how was the vibe back then?
Yeah, I mean, we could feel the young people who was kind of rebelling, like they wanted to do more like maybe the Western side or anything like that, but they still was very harmless, That was very special because we didn't see anything bad, But the Russian authorities think that it was very bad at that time. But later on, as I told you, we have been playing there without any problem at all. So maybe it was because we were so early on with the thrash metal band in Russia.
If we stop a bit also by your third album, by Inheritance, that, as you mentioned, was produced by the same producer like Metallica's second, third, and fourth album. Can you maybe tell us more how the whole project came about?
Yeah, the project started because at that time we had a rehearsal room together with Merciful Fate, and they were on tour. And while they were on tour, Metallica asked if they could borrow their part of the rehearsal room. And then we started to know Metallica and was up in the studio when they recorded both Friday the Lightning and Master of Puppets, and they even borrowed some of our gear. And that's the way we learned to see how PodRaznoKast was working. And it was very interesting to do an artillery album. So that's the way it happens, We got a lot of support from him also.
And are you still in touch with the guys from Metallica, maybe?
Yeah, so last time I saw them was when we played at Copenhagen, when they also played there. And but it's difficult to keep the concert really going because they had a lot of doing busy, and they have a management and stuff like that. But when Lars Ulrik is in Copenhagen, we say hello, we used to do that. So I think we still are good friends, but we don't see each other so much,
Yeah, everybody's busy with their own projects, their own lives, and so on. Okay, if we quickly also talk about the future. So you're about to release new EP. What else is on the horizon? This tour?
Oh, there's a lot of things going on. We have a lot of gigs coming up. After this year, we are going to Brazil, and we have a United States tour coming up. Some Mexico jobs, and we have a lot of jobs in Denmark. Have some festivals in France, Germany, and Belgium, I think. And a lot of things coming up, and it's really exciting to see how people will react on the new songs. So when it will get out here, we are going to release it on a Danish festival called Nordic Noise, and I'm really exciting to see what people say.
Okay, Michael, it was a great honor. Thank you for your time and this great conversation. Do you have any closing thoughts that you would like to share with your fans, our fans?
Yeah, I really hope to see a lot of the Croatian people. We had a good friend here called Vladimir, who was once a driver for us when we played in Turkey and in Greece. He drove all the way, and maybe he will come today, I don't know, but if he comes, I will say hello. And also to the Croatian headbangers, come and give it a party. We want to see you. Stay metal.